Hey everyone, today I'm going to bring you on a tour of my Minecraft city. I've been working on a single Minecraft build for almost a decade now, and at the request of my friends and family, I've decided to start a collection of videos documenting it.
Today we're heading to Ridgemont, a gruff mining town in the mountains east of the city. Ridgemont takes much of its inspiration from Quincy, Everett, and Chelsea, Massachusetts. Alright, so starting off in the Bragdon Road Trailer Park. This is a pretty straightforward trailer park. Once again, as I said in the Luther's Cove video, the trailers don't have much for interiors just because of the limitations of my scale. But trailer park out here in the woods. We're gonna leave the trailer park here. First thing we're going to run into in Ridgemont is Bragdon Regional High School. This is a big regional school here. Just going to stick the car here. Keep that off. So this school, it's not an exact replica, but it takes a lot of its inspiration from Biddeford High School in Biddeford, Maine. We've got a lobby here with a kind of reception area. Right off the bat, we've got a big gymnasium with some skylights, basketball hoops, a couple basketballs around. We can come down these hallways. We've got some lockers, all themed with the school's colors. Whole bunch of classrooms that pretty much all look the same. Out here in the center, we kind of have the faculty parking area, which is kind of surrounded by the school itself. And we have a cafeteria here, rather. Kitchen. Bunch more classrooms. I think over there is just more classrooms. Near the front there's some offices as well, but they're not very interesting. We've got a library up here on the second floor. A librarian area, some computer lab, reading area. More classrooms. Went into the same one on the second floor as I did on the first floor. We go to a different one, you can get a better view. But they're all pretty much the same. Over here, we've got a principal's office with a reception and the actual principal's office there, looking out kind of over that central intersection there. Roof access, that's pretty self-explanatory as well. All right. Going back out onto the turnout here and into the student parking. Alright, I think I'm going to go this way actually. So turning on to Forest Avenue. First thing we're going to come across here is a bar. I crash into it. You know, the Muddy Badger. This restaurant is very reminiscent of the Great Lost Bear in Portland. It is very, very closely modeled off of it. We've got a little bit of outdoor area here with a cow stuck on a table out in the parking lot. Got a bar here, wraparound bar. That goes out into the kitchen. We've got a bank Ridgemont National Bank, and when we get into downtown over there across that bridge, you'll see the central branch of this bank. This is just kind of a peripheral bank, a peripheral branch of this bank. It's some offices, a little sitting area, and some tellers, drive-through as well. And we'll go down Nebraska Drive, which is this kind of loop back here on the way back through. This is Otis Street, and on this side here we've got the Public Works for a few of the surrounding towns. So Newtown, Luther's Cove, and Ridgemont Public Works, kind of all a joint area. We've got a big trash compactor building here, some recycling bins, garbage truck, and then a garage with a couple of dump trucks. Just kind of a little exit artery from the city. Now we're going to go across this bridge here and into what is downtown Ridgemont. Alright, I'm going to pull back here and park the car. So we've got a little church here. I don't even think this one has a name, anything like that. Pretty simple one-room chapel. Across here we've got a florist. Again, pretty simple, just some flowers. A storage room. Out back is where I parked there. Upstairs is some apartments. It's one per floor, so yeah, kind of a little one-bedroom apartment here. Oh, that might be a bathroom. Once in a while there's a bathroom, but yeah, here's a bedroom. A nice little bay window looking out over town. I'm sure the upstairs is similar. Right across the street here, we've got a little convenience store. I'm only still kind of learning how to stock these stores, so a lot of these stores that are just shelves and counters and stuff like that don't have a lot in them. They're just kind of here for the purpose of being here. We've got a storage room. It's a little corner store. And we've got another apartment building here. I think this is kind of an interesting little duplex condo building. We've got kind of a front room. I haven't actually put any like furnishings or anything in this building, but the interesting thing about this building is, so here's the upstairs bedroom, a little balcony, but if you noticed, we came into the left side of this building. These apartments actually switch places as they go upstairs. So you go over here to this one, now your staircase is on top of the upstairs of the other side. I think this building also has some basement apartments out back. These small little studio apartments. This would be a kitchen. I haven't put any like appliances and stuff. I won't tend to fully furnish apartments just because there are so many of them. I kind of furnish them to the point of what they would look like upon move-in. So I'll build a kitchen and put lights in it, and doors and interior walls and stuff like that, but I might not furnish it. Okay, anyway, so we're now on the main street here, the central square, Kinney Square, for Ridgemont. This is kind of just the center, so we have City Hall over here and the kind of main drag of buildings here. There's not a lot that's super exciting in Ridgemont, and that's kind of by design. We got an insurance company here. There's a bunch of offices, a bunch of desks. Pretty sure upstairs is just more desks. Yeah. This is supposed to be a very sort of industrial town. Not a place that has a lot of fun things to do, but it's a place that people would live. More apartments upstairs. Oh, I'm sure that goes to that building. But this building is kind of boarded up. See in there, but there's nothing in there. We've got an American Legion, which is you know, just kind of event space and a kitchen. We've got a diner here, right? Yeah, a little diner, Remy's Place. You can watch all your food get made over here while sitting down. We're going to turn on to, I think this is Great Valley Drive. So you have Forest Ave going through town, Great Valley Drive. This is kind of the central intersection. This road goes off through a tunnel through the mountain that goes out to the mall area that I'm currently working on. It doesn't exist yet. The mall is for the most part built, but the rest of the area isn't there. Anyway, this town used to be kind of the end of the line kind of thing. There was Forest Ave that came into town, and no really other way to get in and out of town. So it was a little bit awkward, but we've got another little diner here. Kinney Square Diner, so that's kind of the thing to do in this town, is just go out to eat. Like I said, kind of by design, I didn't want this to be the most fun place to be. It's a little bit of a rough town. I wouldn't say dangerous, but kind of ugly. Here's Ridgemont National Bank. This is the central building for the bank that we saw outside of town. We've got some tellers here. I think down here we've got a vault that is naturally wide open. This building is very directly based on a Bank of America tower in Quincy, Massachusetts. I chose it because it almost looks like a miniature skyscraper, even in real life. Like, it looks kind of comically small, and so I kind of wanted to put it as the centerpiece of this somewhat underwhelming town. It's a beautiful building in real life. I'll put a picture up for you, but that's why that one's there. We've got this kind of row of, well, row houses here. Brick row houses that aren't very exciting. They're very much based off of a set of buildings in Chelsea, Massachusetts, on Broadway. It's kind of the main drag of Chelsea. Also kind of an industrial area where people do actually live too. So we've got another little garage here. I think there's almost nothing in this building. It's just kind of a garage space, which is across the street from these row houses in Chelsea. So this area down here is pretty reminiscent of the waterfront area in Chelsea, Mass. Down the end here we have a little bit of a Easter egg. This abandoned house here is based off of the Hinsdale house in, I believe, New York. It's a well-known haunted house. Now we're going to go around the ring road here. This ring road goes all the way around the center area of Ridgemont. We're going to come onto, I believe this is Adams Street. Yep. Adams Street is mostly just a line of these little cottage houses that is based off of a street on Peaks Island, Maine with the same name, with these same kind of very compact winterized summer homes. They look very much like this, kind of a copy paste. They're all pretty much the same house, all in a line here. And across the street where I just kind of walked through, we've got a community baseball field. Let's see it from the sky so we can see it a little bit better. It's overgrown, not very well cared for. Again, kind of in the brand of what this town is. Come back down here. This is Great Valley Drive again. We've got Super Sub Shop, which is just a convenience store and sandwich shop directly based on a store of the same name in Biddeford, Maine. Go through kind of the back area here. There's the coolers. This is a place I used to go get lunch a lot when I worked in this area. Kind of funny looking, but that's what it is. I've got an occult store here. I think I just kind of spent an afternoon in Salem one day and decided to build something like this. This is just kind of a witchcraft store, and go in the back and you have a little palm reading or fortune telling room in the back of the store. Just another little kind of Easter egg that I put in here. I think this just goes upstairs to an apartment. Yep. So this is just an upstairs apartment for that building. Obviously comes through the store, so this would be a one tenant kind of place. Next to that is Happy's Restaurant, which is a restaurant that actually used to be in the center of the city. In one of my original builds, it was downtown. I ended up tearing the building down because I didn't like it. And then I basically had them relocate to this house in Ridgemont. And we've once again got an apartment on the second floor. This one is accessible from outside, so it could be rented to anyone. Around back, we've got some real houses. We've got this one. A friend of mine decided that he was going to claim this house, which is funny because it was built after a different friend of mine's real life apartment, and he used to live up here on the second floor. Go through the kitchen. It looks like Spencer may have also claimed this upstairs area as well. It was a very strange apartment. You see him going room to room to room to room here, but that's how it was laid out. Got a garage out back. Now let's cross the street over here. We've got Ridgemont City Hall. Town Hall? City Hall. Town Hall. Just some offices. A lot of these buildings are not very interesting. And again, that was kind of by design. Parking division right off the bat. Okay. Town clerk. Archives. A whole bunch of file cabinets. We go up to the second floor. Got a mayor's office. Some other additional offices. That's it. What else could you want from a town hall? Right next door, since we've got kind of a government center set up here, we've got this building, which is the Ridgemont Police Station. I took some inspiration from the Malden, Massachusetts police station for this building. Not exact, but it kind of was the style of building that I liked. So we've got kind of a lobby here, some big glass offices. Down here we've got holding cells, little kind of interrogation room. And out back is a garage that would be for the police and fire, I believe. Oh, there is one more house that I always overlook, and it's this guy up on the hill here, this abandoned Victorian sitting up on the hill, directly based on a house that looks just like this in Haverhill, Mass, that I just came across. It's boarded up. It doesn't matter to me. You can walk all through it. And there's a sheep up here. I'm not sure how that happened. Very adventurous sheep. And we're going to cross this bridge into... oh. Well, that's unexpected. I need gas. Stand by! Okay. And we cross into the Nebraska neighborhood, which is sort of a mansion district. We have this house here that was claimed by a friend of mine as well. This was a childhood home of mine on Peaks Island. One of a few. I now have built every home that I've lived in personally in this city. This has been furnished by my friend, who I don't think is using the same texture pack as me, which kind of changes some things and kind of messes some stuff up, but that's okay. This is his, so when he comes here, you can see it as he does. Got a little hot tub out back. That was accurate to the house. Looks like he's built a little bathroom in here with a shower. And a bedroom. This one's got a garage. Right across the street, we have a house in the Stroudwater district of Portland. That is my friend's mother's house. Spent a lot of time in this house as growing up. I'm gonna go up onto, what is this? Sherman Street, which makes sense because this house that's on it is on Sherman Street on Peaks Island as well. There are a lot of houses based on Peaks Island and Portland houses in this neighborhood. This is a house in Falmouth, Maine. Someone I used to know lived in this house. Kind of a bigger mansion. 2 stairwells. Big garage. And then down the street here was sort of the creative license version of this house. So this is the exact version of it, and over here is the one that I kind of created on my own. And this is definitely the biggest house in this neighborhood. It might be the biggest house in the build. A lot of rooms down here. We've got a big central staircase, big kind of family room, kitchen, dining room, big garage. Yeah. But I think that is it. I think that's Ridgemont. That's my kind of grittier, independent town. But that's it for Ridgemont. I will continue going through the different areas of this build. I'm not sure which one I will do next. I'll probably go through the rest of the peripheral towns, the suburban surrounding towns, before I get into the city. But the city is coming, so if you're interested, keep watching and keep looking out for the next video. Alright, thank you.